What's going on, you guys? My name is Vincilla, and welcome back to another episode for the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus series. We're just going to be going ahead and, just do a normal run with our Eden, and just a normal run. I think I just plan on playing other characters sometime in the near future, but just maybe like a randomized one. That'd probably be like incorporated with like one of the episodes that I'm just gonna put out. Um, but yeah, basically that's just all that we're gonna do for at least this episode. So I see Keeper's Kin, and we need to go deeper. Our stats is pretty decent actually. With the movement speed could be better, but tears and damage are pretty good. Our seed here is gonna be 48YE W7P1. And we start off with 2 soul hearts as well. Now it's not too much of a bad start either. For in terms of our stats, and Keeper's Kin, we get a Justice card. Justice. Go ahead and pop that up. Keeper's Kin, I think is one that destroys rocks. Yeah, rocks and obstacles. Whenever they're destroyed, blue spiders will spawn. Rocks can occasionally spawn blue spiders. So that's also pretty nice. We have a tin rock as well. That's our starting passive item. And I want to try and look for some kind of a certain kind of area here for our passive. Sorry, not our passive, our active item here. Because we need to go deeper, is basically... I not mean to actually do that. But basically we just lost a whole soul heart. So basically, we can spawn a crawl space, but we need to be under... Ooh, Burgo's really nice. We can spawn a crawl space, but in order for us to do that, we would need to be under the markings within the map itself. So to say, that's why I was looking for some of the markings on the floor here. Thank you, game. And we're back to square one. Our trinket as well, what we have is silver dollar. I kind of forgot what it does. Let me go ahead and drop it. Shops will appear in the womb and the corpse. So maybe we'll hold on to that if we don't really have any other trinket to work with, I guess. I did see... leave the rainbow poop right there. I kind of want to go back into that one room with the tin rock. If we get anything good. I probably could have positioned that a little bit better, just to destroy more rocks for my Keeper's Kin to activate. So there's big room for the double charge. Plus we have the arsenal amount of spiders. And the spiders are just going to take care of the little mobs here. Oh, that's an invisible... it's one of the invisible ones. And we get Soul of Lilith, which is actually really nice. Permanently get, for the rest of the run, whatever the game will give us. Get my reflection. Tears get a boomerang effect. You know, it's actually not too bad to have, I think. Get Steam Sale as well. Steam Sale would be pretty nice. Just need to get some more monies. Um, let's see what we could get here. We get the belt, which is pretty good with our movement speed. What we're lacking, just a tad bit. Now, our active item is fully charged, but we can't go and dig up another hole again to see if we can get a crawl space. So this time around, whenever we actually do it, we go to the next level. Or, sorry, we make a crawl space, but it's not going to go anywhere into an actual crawl space. So, for example, it'll be just a drop down. Or it'll just be a hatch. So let's see what we get. And we get Forever Alone. It's not too bad. Wish we could have probably gotten something better, but maybe it'll help us with Pretty Pump a little bit. Along with the constant damage that Forever Alone is going to put out. That's my fault for just not even dodging the fires right. So we get we don't have any more bombs. We get Squeezy. It's gonna give us 2 soul hearts and Tears upgrade, which is what's really good. That Alright, I keep having to cough. But we don't have any more bombs, so I'm guessing I want to go to the next floor. Ooh, okay. Actually, it's kind of not enough. Kind of glad that we went in here, though. But I think if we had, like... Actually, no. I don't even think we would get, like... We don't have a bomb. That's unfortunate that we're gonna see Steam Sale in our first floor, by the way, and not gonna be able to get it. So that's really much of a bummer. But everything else, not too bad. Having to see Steam Sale pretty early on. Oh wow, okay. Having to see Steam Sale pretty early on kind of hurts the run a little bit. As it's very much potent to have items half off, especially when they're like really good items in the store. Yeah, you're a really funny game for giving us a bomb now. A bomb and a dime is what we needed the last floor, and then they were like, hey, you know, we'll just give that to you. And Nancy bombs. All right, more bombs. And a tenor rock. This is a second floor with a tenor rock. We also got Temperance Machine, which can be a little bit of a payout. Let's get an extra key. It'd be a little bit of a payout if we get a red heart container in this floor. Mom's ring, of course, I'm gonna want that for the extra damage. It'll also drop a rune, which Soul Forgotten. Not really that great. Let's see what's in our crawl space. And we get Jawbone. A little bit of a damage deflector. Actually, it's sort of a familiar. Huh. Perhaps I'm thinking the item a bit wrong here. We get a half off battery, which I'm gonna definitely get. You kind of rarely see that for the item itself being half off. Now, as far as it goes for our secret room, probably might be right here. It is. Get 2 more keys. we'll be able to see what's in the chest room. Oh, never mind. I opened it. My bad. Forgot I used up some keys for it. Now, I could blow up these guys here and see what I can get from the red chest. I get pills, but also get some spiders out of it, just going ahead and destroying rocks itself, so it's a bit nice. A little bit of a payout still, but you know, just something better. Go ahead and buy the soul heart. I don't think I'm gonna re-roll the machine itself in the store. Let's go ahead and face Widow. Widow's already instantly gone. We got marbles. And curved horn I'm definitely gonna grab. I'm definitely gonna want. Ooh, then we get Guppy's tail. So seeing a Guppy item, the first devil deal, it's usually great, but Guppy's tail is just, it's not ideal. It's not even ideal at all to have a 33% chance to spawn a chest, but also don't. Because usually most of the time it's just not going to spawn anything beside a chest. Because now it's kind of going to be like more so of a chore to like having to get keys now. Unless we get paid to win, and then that enables us to use coins instead of keys. But Guppy's tail early on, I'm kind of not of a fan of, but I'm gonna grab it anyway, just because it's I'm gonna go ahead and grab this flat file actually, because I think we have a curse room. We don't. I really don't want to let go of curved horn though, because these are good trinkets to have. Actually, 3 of them are like really good. Let's go ahead and bomb our restock machine here, and then also whatever this gives, get a coupon. Coupon would be actually be better to get, especially for just having it early on. Go ahead and bomb this. I'm gonna leave behind. I'm definitely gonna leave behind the trinkets here, and we're just gonna get coupon. Coupon's gonna make a devil deal item for free of our choosing. But then we'll also make a random store item free as well. So yeah, Guppy's tail. It's not really too bad if we have keys. We actually get a red heart. Interesting. Also having this stars. Ooh. Get another zodiac sign in our arsenal, and it's gonna be me, Scorpio. I say me because I'm an actual Scorpio. The Poison Tears is just absolutely amazing. Get a steel chest, get a coin out of it, and Isaac's fork. Another temperance machine right here, which is very interesting. Keeper's Kit is, you know, absolutely amazing as well for us to have, especially with rooms like this that we are able to destroy any rocks. The battery just kind of also helping us out a little bit. I don't want to open any chests any further more because we haven't seen our store. And I want to be able to buy whatever is going to be in there. Or at least open up the door with a key. But move on further and we get the boss. It's kind of what I don't want to see right now. It's a weird layout of a room like that to be present. And a horse pill in the middle. Alright, so we get Mr. Me. Mr. Me's... He's pretty good if he is able to get his stuff that we want. Or a devil deal. But it's usually a 50-50 whenever you use him. Not sure if the secret room's here. It can be. It is. I just got scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'll use this one bomb to bomb this chest. Doesn't require us to use a key, and then we already, like... Yeah. You just get nothing out of it. Having to dispense a key for like these golden chests is kind of a more so of a strategic kind of thing that you want to do, especially when you have especially when you have Guppy's tail. So two soul hearts out of Mr. Dolly. That's pretty nice. And yeah, we'll just go to the next floor now. Be 1 second here, actually. Alright. Get on with the game. Just had to take care of something real quick. But yeah. Now we're kind of looking for... Oh wow. Now we're kind of looking for actual double deals to get. And any form of guppy item that is existent within the pool, we're definitely gonna grab. I'm actually thinking like these spiders are ours, but are the enemies. Also, having 9 damage right now is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna wait for an actual time that we actually have more keys. Ideally, I'd want to have like more than... I want to say more than like 5. And we can go willy-nilly with whatever we want. But Guppy's tail kind of just ruins everything. As always. There we go, still chest. With only money. And a red heart that we cannot take. Now it's not really much of a bad item. Unless, of course, you know, you have other synergies with Guppy's tail. And that's sort of the usual kind of thing. Oh yeah, Jaw Splitter is actually giving me stuff. So that's what they can also do. They can fetch items for us whenever it's out of reach. Like, grab this pill, and then they could give it back to us. But yeah, now having to have Guppy's tail kind of eliminates the chances of us getting into the store. But we also do have Coupon. On the same token, it's pretty nice to see if we could get like a free key or something. At least twice, but I want to see if we could achieve our 67% chance with the devil. That way we can get a free item from there, and we end up getting one. We get Sty, not too bad. And then we get... oh boy, we get Blood Oath and Sack Dagger. Well, any of these are actually great, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass on that. And there's options. It's pretty nice, and we can get a tryback. Yes, we can. We'll go ahead and buy this. See if we get... we do get an extra key. Get our key back. Haven't found our secret room, so go ahead and just buy that and not have the chance to use our coupon. Could be to the left of us. I'm gonna check. It is. Get an extra thing of bombs. I kind of don't want to leave the floor not knowing what my item room is gonna have, but I also don't want to open up these chests. I'm gonna see what's in our item room. Tech point 5 or use mascara. Okay. So, all right, we have max tiers now. And we have a bunch of... we essentially have a bunch of damage items. So really, we're just going to be hard hitting. Yeah. Ease Mascara is going to give us a 2x multiplier of damage. Not only that, but we suffer the consequence of... I'm actually going to... no. Actually wanted to see if I could get perfection out of the way. We suffer the loss of having tiers, what we normally have, but get a big damage boost as well. And I mean a big damage boost, like we're at 19 now. Like already insane. The only thing that's kind of offsetting though is also the shot speed, which is kind of more so a little bit more of how you want to be lenient with your shots. But if we have something like Tech X that can make up, you know, the entirety of the whole build, then we're obviously okay. We have this room. Type of room that kind of is interesting. Oh, we got these guys, and okay. Yeah, just on top of having poison tiers as well, already applying damage over time whenever it procs is also insane. Alright, so we got a devil dealer on our last floor. Envy. In which we might get it the next floor. Might. Stay over there, troll bomb. See, we found our boss room, but we haven't found our store or our item room. We have the vortexes. Just kind of want to like have them, yep, like go at it with each other, almost with the fires. And okay, we swallowed Earth Horn, which is really good thanks to marbles. Yeah, Guppy's tail kind of going in effect, of course. But yeah, like I said, we don't want to dispense as much of the gold chests that we can get. D4 and Harley Quinn baby. No thanks. I do not want either. And there's our store as well. It could contain a greed fire, which will give us more money. Or it'll just not spawn a greed fight, surprisingly. But you know, maybe in my next floor. Real funny game. Alrighty. We could clear out the floor a little bit more just to see if maybe, just maybe, we can get a key of some sort. We do get money, however. Okay, I don't know how that hit us, but alright. Also, when we get hit, we have a chance of being temporarily immune, thanks to Virgo. Let's see what this will give us. Basically nothing. Well, we get blue spiders, but to me, that's... To me, I'm like, we can get more. We can get better than that game. Like, you can give us a guppy item. Now, if we have another trinket called the left hand, we'd be able to instantly get red chests, because all red chest spawns is going to be red, which is the double chest, which will entail. All right, bro. Which will entail that we're gonna actually get another double deal. Which will entail that we're gonna actually get. Oh my goodness, we're gonna grab all this. Go ahead and grab. We'll grab Anthony and then grab Incubus quickly. Just because that happened. Usually hate when pedestals are kind of up on the the spikes themselves. It's not really that great, but yeah, we'll see if we can get more spiders here, just for the chance of also getting a black heart. Also, I just want to point out, game, that's the second time that it spawned the spikes around the items. Second time in a row, by the way. But I need to tell you. I'm gonna spend the key, just wanted to see if we can get maybe Book of Revelations this floor. I mean, Book of Sin. Or sorry, not Book of Sin. Book of Secrets. It's a pretty great tune. We get a planetarium? Holy moly, okay. I actually want to keep Book of Secrets. We already have good enough double deal items right now. Aside from maybe if we get Guppy, then obviously I'm going to regret it. But at this current age right now, mapping is kind of a must. Especially if we want to know where we're going. And that, of course, is another tiny Toma, like the third one. Oh my lord, okay. Alright, we get mapping now. Kind of almost also not where we want to be in right now, currently. Also forgot we have Virgo. And we already have, like, hills already spawned. And that's unfortunate. I'm gonna see if we can probably get an HP up, and we do. We obviously need this. Okay. It's usually not how it goes, game, but alright. And we get Cage. A. Which we get before they roll out. That's what I like to say. I'm not gonna risk that. We'll obviously get. Okay. Very unfortunate of the game to just, you know, give me rooms that, you know, just do things that are kind of really unnecessary. And yeah, this is the point of, like, not taking Guppy's tail, because we have such amount of clears. Although I don't know if I want to spend it on our store. Which the store is literally right next to our boss. And I don't even have bombs as well. Using the planetarium. We get Pluto. Which I think we're able to kind of pass through. Yeah. Nice. Kind of able to pass through. We have, like, a certain amount of movement speed. I think that's how it goes. Sorry, I just had to get up. And also just darting around the room itself too. I want to be more reliant on seeing what's in our store rather than our item room. And yeah, I at least figure that we're gonna get a fight of this in here. That's why I didn't want to choose a store, just because we're gonna get greed. Although we could clear a little bit more of the rest of the floor. See if maybe we can get a key. Or actually pinpointing the secret room. Which, you know, could probably be up here, maybe? And it is. But we need another bomb to get in. Yeah, see, having the not having that much utility is just already kind of horrible. Get the reverse strength card. Okay. Alright, we get a key. Now we can see what's going to be in our item room. Our lovely item room. Although we can... Oh, actually... Whoa, wait. What the hell? Why can't I get over this gap? Now I'm stuck. Gulp? What? What the hell? What? That's weird. Okay. I don't know how I was able to pass through the big old gap right there. It seems so like. See, now you can't get up. What the hell? All right, this game's weird. Game is weird as hell. You get infamy and ghost bombs. I do love the idea of having infamy rather than having more bombs. 50-50 chance to kind of negate tears is pretty nice.
Isaac.
Let's go ahead and face mom real quick. Yeah, red mom. Not what I wanted in mind, and a double deal as well. Get the Polaroid, invincibility. We get Krampus. And we get Head of Krampus. Alrighty. We get Curse of the Labyrinth. Alrighty. So... And it gave us the compass effect and the blue map effect. Not entirely great. Oh, we're already here. Nice. So having to deal with a little bit of complications of having to deal with that. We'll play the beggar real quick. See if we could probably get an HP upgrade, or maybe that have them give us something that we desperately need. But yeah, Crooked Penny. Of course, it's something we need. Get Mama Gertie. Mama Gertie is pretty dead. More tears is pretty good. Or more of the shot speed is what I meant to say. Let's go ahead and try and clear up the rest of the floor as well. As you know, I ran into the poop fires. Sorry, not the poop fires, but like the well, yeah, I think it is poop fires. Now that I think about it. And burst her down really quick. Alrighty. And now we gotta go up. And we get Curse of the Lost. That is truly amazing. Really amazing word game. As now we're not going to be able to tell where we need to go. So right now, a blue flyer of some sort is going to be pretty nice to see, especially now since we're just seeing one. There's none. Goodness gracious. Now we're playing the most careful that we can. It's because we're down to 1 HP. And we're also in the cathedral, which I'm not mostly fond of being in right now. Especially since, you know, we're just kind of like such a really bad situation. We have conquest now. Holy moly. Okay. Where are you at? There you are. Need to go. We gotta go. At least, actually, I don't want to say anything much more further. Because I kind of am nervous. As of right now. Get green, Gemini. We get a bone heart. Nice. Okay. How am I able to pass through all that? What the heck? A bone heart is pretty good to see, but a little bit more. A little bit more is also nice. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you, game. Holy moly. I kind of forgot we also have Nancy bombs. And we went the right way. Alright, now we get to face Issac. Image and hope, so we get to burst down a little bit. Into the second phase. It's more so where we want to actually have a mat whenever we fight Issac. And there we go. Not too bad of a fight there. Tell me to think about it. Right then and there, we didn't actually take that much damage. Actually didn't take damage at all. Fruity Plum. Bone Spurs, I guess, yeah. And we can open up these other two chests as well. And then we get blow. Oh yeah, we could do this. We can go ahead and see. Oh yeah, we can see the layout of the map. And also our secret rooms. I believe they're upstairs. By upstairs, I mean like way up at the, definitely way up there. We got Blue Famine and Black War, I think. Yeah, Black War. Oh, we took damage. Get a Polaroid invincibility and get our soul heart back thanks to Blue Famine. Haunt and Haunt. Oh, Haunt was almost done, Zode. They were almost done. Now, would I have gone the other way into facing the lamb? I probably would have. Oh, this is the other item that I was thinking of. Is the actual orbital of our rib cage. Again, I forget the name. Omega Wrath? Or Mega Wrath? I think that's what they're called. But yeah. Alrighty. So now we're at Blue Baby. Blue Baby is just kind of the same thing as Issac. More so a little sporadic with homing tiers. And also ads as well. And he'll also be crazy like this. In a sense as well. Oh, I took damage. And yeah. Nah. we're not worthy of actually fighting delirium, especially when we can't really, we don't even have enough of the survivability of what we have currently. But that's gonna be it for this recording. It's relatively short than what I also do. But just looking at our build, obviously we're a glass cannon, and kind of insinuating that we're gonna not survive any longer, I feel. But just happy to take a different path for today. Just kind of wanted to see how it was, or how it would be like. But yeah, if you enjoyed, thank you so much for watching. Run was pretty good. We got Ease Mascara, which kind of bumped up our damage a whole lot, and then also entailing with other stat ups that we got from various items that we had along the way as well. Was also pretty good. And surprisingly, my reflection was a pretty good pickup. I think they had buffed it this patch, that the major patch that recently came out for Binding of Isaac. So that's very interesting that they went in that direction. But yeah, pretty good run nonetheless. And like I said, if you enjoyed, thank you so much for watching or listening. Wherever you are, I hope you take care of yourselves and stay hydrated. And of course, much love, and thank you guys again. Catch you guys in another video. Peace out, much love. Bye bye.